Hello and welcome to the Locker Room Report. I'm your host, Veronica Morales. The NBA playoffs are well underway with the San Antonio Spurs being the first team advancing to the second round, and Coach Pop is now the NBA coach with the most sweeps in the NBA playoffs. He and Phil Jackson were tied for most sweeps for Sunday night's game when the Spurs beat the Grizzlies 116-95. We would like to congratulate Coach Pop, and we would like to wish him a belated birthday to the big fundamental Tim Duncan, who turned 40 this past Monday. Tim Duncan was able to enjoy a day off for his well-deserved birthday, and people are still wondering whether he will return for another season. Well, we can at least say that Team Duncan can go for another season or two. The Spurs will be playing at Oklahoma City Thunder on Saturday. In other news, Steph Curry is out for at least 2 weeks due to an MCL sprain. He will be reevaluated after those 2 weeks, but he is still questionable to return. Coach Kerr shares his thoughts on his injury.
Ariza trying to find some room. Curry falls down and grabs his right leg. Curry asking for help to get up. He fell awkwardly and immediately grabbed his right leg, and you see him hobbling right now. He's off. Here's the play.
He'll have an MRI tomorrow, and that's all I can tell you. I saw him look like he slipped on a wet spot right before the half, and we'll see what happens with the MRI.
What was a telling sign that Steph wouldn't be able to go in the second half based on what you saw?
He came out, was sitting on the bench with about 3 minutes to go, and he was kind of gathering his thoughts. And we had talked with the doctors about just seeing how he felt, trying it out with a little warm-up session. He went out there, tried to move on it, and it wasn't right. He still wanted to play. And we wouldn't let him, and he, he was, I'm sure he was very, very upset. And, I just feel awful for him. Now, hopefully he's going to be okay before too long. We don't know, but I just feel so bad for him. I mean, he's been healthy all year long, and, all of a sudden the playoffs start and a couple of fluke things, and feel bad for Steph, but we got to move on.
We'll be right back with playoff updates and more. Stay tuned.
I'm so hungry.
Are you tired of always being hungry?
Yeah?
Well, not anymore with the new Snack and Go. Yes, now with the new Snack and Go, you can get any snack you desire, from tacos to midday treats.
No, I'm never going again.
Order yours today. Brush your dog regularly with a brush or comb to keep your pet's hair in good condition. Feed your dog according to their weight and age on a daily basis. Remember to show your furry friend lots of love.
Welcome back. The Toronto Raptors are leading their series with a 3-2 lead. If the Raptors advance, this will be the first time in franchise history that the Raptors advance the second round. If they do, they will face Miami or Charlotte, and they are tied in their series 2-2. Blake Griffin and Chris Paul may not return for the rest of the playoff season. Griffin is out for the rest of the season for sure with a torn quad, and Paul is out for 4 weeks, maybe more than with a right hand fracture. This leaves the Clippers' season in question with their 2 star players out. Now momentum has shifted to Portland. Here's Coach Rivers with his thoughts on the situation.
Doc, just to double check, did Chris fracture his hand guarding Gerald Henderson?
Well, Robert, I didn't see the play. I just know he fractured his hand. So he'll get evaluated tomorrow, but it obviously doesn't look very good for him.
Okay. Blake's quad is acting up again.
Yeah.
It was pretty obvious. What's the deal with him right now?
Doesn't look great for him either. We'll see that tomorrow. So.
What happened with Blake? It just started getting sore. And
yeah, he said he planted on one move, actually. He said he felt great, and that's the one thing he said, because I felt great out there, and he said I planted and I felt something. We're not sure with Blake yet, you know. I think he'll get evaluated tomorrow when we get back. I would say, you know, 50-50 on the next game with him. I expect him to be back, but we don't know that yet, so I don't want to say much.
Glenn, does the momentum going into Game 5 concern you with the Blazers on a 2-game?
Oh, we're going home. All they've done is won 2 games at home, just like we won 2 games at home. So, you know, we've been in adverse situations all year with guys out. Guys have come through, and I expect us to do that at our place.
Doc, I know it's really soon after the game, but can you get any sense of the mood of this team? Is there any sense of shell shock?
Well, they're just there's no shell shock, Scott. What it is they love their players, their teammates, and you know Chris is taking this very hard. You know he's worked all year to get back to the playoffs, and for this to happen to him, you know he's a very emotional guy, and so I think our guys, it's a neat family, and you know it's things that you don't ever see, like you guys will never see, but you know it was a nice thing in the locker room. You know everybody, the whole team was in the training room, and you know it's nice in that way, but the reality is you don't have Chris Paul.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Locker Report. I'm Veronica Morales. Till next time.